you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're
What's up, guys? Long time no see. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I have jumped on here to talk to you guys, and I have missed you, and I am so glad to be back. If you have no idea who I am, what's up? I'm Jen. I share all things food and fitness and anything I can do to level up my life to hopefully inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, beauties, we have another weekly grocery haul and meal plan video coming at you. If you guys don't follow me on IG or didn't know, I have been out of the country the last couple weeks. We just got back, so we had to do the whole restock haul to refill the fridge and get all the things that we needed to fuel us for this week, feed the crew, all the things. So I ended up doing a SAMS drive up, a BJ's drive up, and then a Target drive up, which just was for like a couple things. Super small order at Target. The main stock ups were at BJ's and at SAMS. And I am going to fill you guys in on all of the things from our trip in the next video. So I'll be vlogging tomorrow and I'll catch you guys up on, it was so freaking incredible. It was so awesome. And I can't wait to share everything with you guys. So make sure that you guys are looking out for the next vlog. Also, I will be doing a live this Sunday at 2 p.m., which I haven't done a live in forever, so that I could jump on with you guys. We can hang out, we can chat, whatever, and just kind of catch up in real time, because I haven't done that in forever. So Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, if you guys can jump on, join me, hang out for a little bit, then let's do that this weekend. And then I'll also have a vlog coming this week as well on Wednesday, so make sure you guys are looking out for that. Trying to get back in the groove of regular posting. And I also have posted quite a few shorts, so if you guys missed those, go check them out. Or if you did miss the last long video that I did, the Q&A that I did while I was meal prepping, I will link that up above. Also, you can go check that out. But I don't want to gab a ton before we jump into this grocery haul, but I do want to remind you guys that this is the very last week to sign up for the very last group program of 2025. It is kicking off next Monday on October 13th. And if you guys are sitting on the fence and you're unsure, or you feel overwhelmed, or you feel like this isn't for me, or I don't know if I can do this, or if you're a beginner, or if you are a vet in the game and you were like, I just feel stuck, I need some traction, I need the proven method to get me results with a like-minded community. You guys know I hound that so very much and harp on that, because it is so important for accountability and consistency no matter where you're at. This shit is hard enough to do on our own, but when you have that group together, it just helps push you forward. It helps to drive you and keep you fired up about pushing towards your goals, about pushing to be better, about pushing to be healthier, about striving to be fit, and about thriving in life. And we tackle mindset, macros, workouts, all of the things. And if you guys are on the fence, I highly, highly encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. That is the only way that we grow, is if you step out of the routine that you are currently doing every single day, even by an inch. That's when breakthroughs happen. That's when shifts happen in your life, and you can actually start to see some change and progress and improve in the ways that you want to. So I highly encourage you to get into this 8-week group. It is going to be freaking phenomenal. Plus, I will be plugging in a lot of the stuff that we just learned in the conference while we are away. That's why I continue to stay in those conferences. That's why I continue to stay with coaches and groups and everything myself, because I have an insatiable hunger to grow and to keep learning and to keep getting better and get the most out of this life that I absolutely can. And I want to share all of that with you guys so that you can do it also. And iron sharpens iron, right? We do better together. We learn from each other. We feed off of each other, and we thrive together. And that is what this group is going to do. So get in there. What are you waiting for? I'm talking to you. Yes, get signed up. There are payment plans available. If you have any other hesitations or obstacles or anything like that, please reach out to me so that we can get you in the group and we can all kick ass together. But again, I said I didn't want to gab a ton, but I want to let you guys know, because this is the very last week to sign up, and I don't want you guys to miss out, because I always have people after the deadline like, can I still get in, or are you going to do another one? And I'm not. So get in there. Get in with us. Don't wait. Pull the trigger, invest in yourself, and let's do the damn thing. But enough gabbing, let's jump into this grocery haul. All right, beauty, so here's what we're working with for this week's goods. Diving into Sam's first, which is clocking in at $250. Of course, had to stock up on some of the staples. You guys already know the Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast strips. These are a must, and little guy was ready to be restocked on these babies. 16 grams of protein, 160 calories. These are so super convenient to throw in the air fryer, throw them on a salad, throw them in a wrap. Something super convenient to keep in the freezer to have on hand when you get in a pinch for dinner, lunches, whatever, if you don't meal prep. So can't recommend these enough. And the kids will love them too, so it's a win-win. We stocked up on all the berries. We got some raspberries, we got some strawberries, we got some sweet green grapes, and some kiwi. Already had blueberries in the fridge, so didn't need to stock up on those. Got some sweet baby rainbow carrots that I am going to bake with like a glaze in the oven. Gonna be delicious. Another staple that we get every time we go to Sam's, the Members Mark Yukon Gold mashed potatoes. They're so easy and convenient. Real butter, real milk, and sea salt, fully cooked. They're delicious. Macros are on point, way easier than trying to make up your own homemade mashed potatoes. You definitely can, but you guys know I'm all about convenience, and these are delicious and macro friendly. Stocked up on some waters for the office. Had to get some paper towels. We were down to our last roll, so that was perfect timing. Got some bananas, mac and cheese for the kiddos, some of the prime rib beef steak sliders, which we absolutely love, $18.72 for this pack of 18, and they are absolutely delicious. And I'm going to be making the barbecue crunch burgers out of my cookbook. If you guys haven't snagged it, link is below. You definitely should. They are dynamite. And then picked up some more ground beef just for other dinners throughout the week. Had to snag some more of the Members Mark buffalo style chicken dip because you guys know it's one of my favorites. However, as you can tell, the packaging has changed, which makes me a little nervous. Hopefully the recipe and ingredients haven't changed, because that's my favorite, hands down. Then we were out of a couple other of our staples like feta cheese. We always have to have that on hand. And the Kinder's teriyaki sauce and glaze. It is so delicious. Macros are awesome, 30 calories a serving, and it is absolutely delicious. Teriyaki with sesame and ginger, and I've used it on so many different things, and it's fire. We're down to our last couple cans of the Members Mark Premium Natural Chunk Chicken Breast, 19 grams of protein per serving. Super easy, and my daughter loves these, so went ahead and got another pack of those. Got some seedless cucumbers, hubby's favorite pork carnitas, absolutely delicious. And we will be making taco bowls out of this on Taco Tuesday, 240 calories and 18 grams of protein, and one of hubby's absolute favorite dinners, so I always score one of these. We needed some more minute white rice. Huge box is only like $6. You can't beat it, and it lasts forever. Got some chewy granola bars for the kiddos. Picked up some spinach and herb extreme wellness tortillas for some different options over the next couple weeks. Got some mandarin oranges for the kiddos, and that's all the goods from Sam's. Now let's jump into BJ's. All right, now we have BJ's out. Well, we still have a couple things from Sam's out, but put all the cold stuff up. I need to get this stuff up also. Sorry if you guys hear the kids. We always have a million kids over, and they're loud. Got the washer and dryer going. You guys know the drill. Always so many things going on in this house. It sounds like a circus. But BJ's is clocking in at $168. We didn't need a ton of stuff from there, just a few staples to keep us rocking and rolling this week. And one thing we're doing easy peasy, just coming back off of a trip, is super easy lunches. So we grabbed a bunch of different chopped salad kits, and we're just going to throw some protein, likely the chicken breast bites, on them, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. So hubby's also doing salads every day this week, so I got a bunch of them. The Mexican street corn, you guys know, is my #1 favorite out of all that I've ever tried ever. 1 million out of 10, delicious. Then I also got an everything chopped kit, a Thai style chili mango. I think I've tried this one once before, and it's good. I think hubby will really like that one. Then we got an avocado ranch chop kit, a buffalo ranch chop kit, which I absolutely know he will love. And then this one sounded really fire that I can't wait to try, the Mediterranean crunch chop kit. It has escarole, something, endive, broccoli, cauliflower, feta cheese, herb seasoned flatbread strips, a bunch of greatness in there. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And then they had a deal if you bought this pack of Philadelphia cream cheese, which I needed for little guy anyways, then you got some free bagels. And I needed bagels for him, so that was a killer deal. And then we got a bunch of frozen berries and veggies and stuff for smoothies in the morning, because that's what hubby's gonna do for breakfast in the morning. Do some fruits and vegetables, throw a scoop of protein powder in there, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. So I got some organic chopped spinach, some organic sliced strawberries and bananas, and then this one is a mix of cherry, berry, and kale. So it has all the goods in there, tons of micronutrients, and that will be awesome for smoothies. They're already frozen, ready to eat, rock and roll. And then picked up a box of the no sugar added Outshine bars. These are like 25 calories a piece. Awesome snack, and hubby loves them. The kids love them, so it's a win. And oftentimes they have coupons for these at BJ's, so it makes it a really killer deal. And then these I got before we left, and they were dynamite. The Smart Choice fudge bars, they are 90 calories, 0 added sugar. There's 18 of them in there, and they are delicious. So we got a box of those. Got some basil pesto sauce for a crock pot meal that I'm going to be making, some sweet potatoes, and then, of course, our favorite staple every time I go to BJ's, the Amy Lou basil and Parmesan chicken sausage. I have a killer recipe in my cookbook using these babies, and it's one of our go-to meals. Also, I didn't realize there were a few items included in those totals that we forgot to unload out of the truck. Got some goldfish and some Cheez-Its for the kids, and then a case of the Fairlife chocolate protein shakes, which they've already thrown some in the fridge. But these were also included in those totals. And really quick, here's our tiny little haul from Target. Got a few cases of the sugar-free sodas, some cherry Coke, root beer, and ginger ale. They didn't have a sale, so I didn't want to stock up. Plus, we aren't drinking as much of these anymore, so this will last for a little bit, so that will be fine. Just got one of each of our favorite flavors. Got some garlic and herb Laughing Cow cheese for dinner recipe and some meal prep next week. Needed some Motrin, so picked that up, and razors. And then I thought I had protein pasta on hand that I need for a dinner later in the week. And I would have gotten the bigger box at BJ's, but I didn't realize that we were out, that my daughter had already cooked it up. So I just went ahead and grabbed one box, and then I'll stock up at BJ's because they have the bigger case, which makes it a way better deal in our next grocery order from BJ's. So those are the few things from Target. So here's what we're working with for this week's meal plan. Monday, we're going to go in with chicken wraps and a fruit bowl. Taco Tuesday, going to be pork carnita bowls, of course, because that's first up on hubby's list. And those make awesome leftovers. So Wednesday, we're going to go in with leftovers. Thursday, we're going to make a Philly cheesesteak pasta. That's in my cookbook. If you guys haven't snagged that, definitely should. Link down below. That will make awesome leftovers as well. So Friday, we'll go in with leftovers. Saturday, we are going to do a date night. Not sure if we're going to go out or do it at home. And then Sunday, we are going to go in with a meatball bacon salad. Haven't made that in forever, and that makes killer leftovers too. So that will make next Monday when the group starts, because I'll be getting home late, really easy. So we'll have leftovers for next Monday. So that's a win-win. Let me know what you guys are having and loving in the kitchen so we can all keep it fun and spicy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love y'all to pieces. Don't forget, signups are going to be closing, and I would love for you guys to join so that we can all level up together, get the most out of this life, feel good in our mind, feel good in our body, improve our lives in the ways that we want to together. So I would love to have you in there, so don't miss the signups. Links are all down below. I love y'all to pieces. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with anybody else you think it may be helpful to, and I will catch you beauties in the next one.